Hi, everyone. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your 1111 psychic reading. I'm going to do a channeled message for what messages does Spirit have for you for 1111. So on or before 1111, after 1111, whenever you find this message. I always feel that way. When you find the message, it was meant to be heard. But we're going to do a fully channeled message, a general reading. And if you found this reading today, there's probably a message here for you. So welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new to my channel. And let's call in our spirit guides. Let's see what your cards are saying. And let's just see what the energy is around you. So we all know what 1111 is. It's the one of those numbers that we catch on the clock. It's one of those angel numbers that is significant in all of our lives. So I thought that I would do an in-depth divine message for you today and just see what our guides want you to know. So let's start with a couple of messages with 1111 itself. And these are 1111 cards. So a wish come true. Make a wish. 1111 is a great wish number when you catch it on the clock. Moderation, patience, flowing, self-realization, manifestation, and gateway. Spirit, I ask that you guide me with loving messages. What is it that you have for us today? What is it that you need us to hear? What is it that you want me to bring into this reading that we need to leave with? I am listening for you now. You're in for a lucky break. Nice. It may come as happy news, experience, new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. So 1111 is always one of those numbers where you keep seeing it repetitively. You keep catching it on the clock. And sometimes it's right before something big happens. You just I catch it all the time. I catch it twice a day. Sometimes, you go to bed and you're waking up at 11:11. You're staring at the clock going, that's crazy. But it is not a coincidence. It's a gift. So we do want to acknowledge when we catch these kinds of numbers. I just want to see if I can put that there without it falling. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, that kind of works. Yeah, I don't think it's making any big difference. How about over here? Let's see. 1111. We'll put the other one on the other side. How's that? I have 1111. The universe is arranging people and experiences on your path to help you succeed and helping you wake up to who you truly are. So it's a strong angel number. It's an awakening number. Many of you are awakening to your gifts, your psychic abilities. You're empathic. You're feeling more connected. So it could be the universe talking to you. I can't even begin to tell you how many times in my day, and you hear me even on my videos when I'm recording, like, okay, 222, 1111, 1212, 333, I'm recording and I just happen to look down at the little digital clock in the corner of my computer, and then there's that angel number jumping out at me. So I do always acknowledge it when I catch it. I love catching them when I'm in the middle of a reading, private reading with someone. I always feel like it's an added bonus. I always feel like it's a gift. So let's see what they have for you. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What do you have? What do our guides have for us today? I have discernment. Okay. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Okay. That came into me as choices. Okay. The choices that we make in our own communications, the way that we represent ourselves, the way that we hold ourselves. They're saying like that kind of invisible crown. Take the high road. Definitely feeling along those lines. So it is a sense of being much aware of your presence, even, in public with people, in any situation, but representing yourself, you know, the way that you want to represent yourself, the way that you want others to see you, right? So you have a choice. You know, you have a choice to be out there swearing all the time, or, you know, I don't know, behaving ugly. Or you have a choice to be kind and sweet and loving, and put that energy out there. So I feel like Spirit's just saying, you know, it's a little bit of a choose your words wisely energy. I have a celebration is coming. Okay. I feel the transformation also with that celebration. I feel that they're saying you've changed, that there's something within you that you've changed. It's been, they're calling it an evolution. So maybe it's been over a period of time, or I had a significant event happen in my life that forced me to change. But you know what? I came out ahead. I came out as a better person. So they're reminding you of that. But it was more of a, you're not the person who you used to be. And they want to, you know, they want you to remember that because it took you a long time to get here. I have gratitude, and there's that crown coming in. So a sense of gratitude, of course. I know you guys all carry gratitude in your heart. You know, gratitude is the number one way to get through life. It really is. It eliminates our fears, they're saying. It grounds us. It puts perspective into our lives. It allows us to see others, they're saying. Okay, so yeah, so they want to remind you of that, which I know you live in a state of gratitude, you know, which is good. That's a good thing. I have a 9 of Pentacles. I have a 4 of Cups. I have a 10 of Pentacles. And I have a High Priestess. Okay, so 1111 is my awakening. My High Priestess is my intuition, right? So you could be, they're using the word heightened, okay, that we are at a heightened state right now. You could be picking up on the universe. You could be picking up on you just are feeling closer for whatever reason. Before that, it was a sense of security. It was building security. It was financial security. It was there was a waiting period that has been emotional for you for some reason. So I've been waiting for something to happen. I've been waiting for something to change. And I do feel like things are getting better. I feel that, look at all the ladybugs. Wow, this card has all these ladybugs in it. So those could be a sign. Animal spirit. I like the wolf too. So the wolf is coming into me pretty strong too. A little bit of a lone wolf energy. Even if you're alone, there's a sense of security. There's a sense of, I can support myself. I'm independent. I'm strong. Okay. The pine cones are also coming into me. And when I ask Spirit, you know, why they're showing me those specifically, they reminded me about a pine tree. And a pine tree is, it's kind of like king of the forest, right? It's the tree that is present. It's the tree that doesn't shed. It's the tree that always has needles on it, and it grows high. It's a big tree, but it feels like the king of the forest to me. So it felt like I'm surrounded by strength. It felt like I'm surrounded by something that isn't a permanency, they're saying. That's something that isn't going away. So maybe it's you relying on someone. It could be a significant other, a spouse. It could be your children, your parents, you know, somebody that you know you can rely on this person and they're not going away. And there's a sense of groundedness, rootedness, and they're not going away. Okay. They believe in you, Spirit just said. So that person believes in you. I want you to believe in yourself with this High Priestess. I want you to override any doubts that you have about even your own tuition. You know, sometimes we, as people who tend to be more sensitive to spiritual energy, we second guess ourselves. We say things like, that can't be real. That's a coincidence. Jinx, I owe you a Coke. I knew you were going to say that, you know, but it is real. And for those of you that experience coincidences often, or deja vu, or psychic connections or telepathic connections with people, more often than most, just remind yourself that this is real. It is. You are feeling those things, okay? So you can't second guess them. It's part of how you're receiving information, Spirit just said. Some people receive information. It's kind of like, think of it this way. You know, when you were in grade school, or high school would be a better example. Some people are visual learners and some people are, you know, they have to hear it, audio learners, things like that. So when you are gifted, it's just a different way of receiving information from the universe. Okay, some people receive it as in messages in written form. Some people hear it out of somebody's mouth, like a spirit guide, and other people feel it through their own energy, their own intuition, and they feel things and sense things that maybe others don't. It just means that you're more sensitive to it. Okay, so think about it as Spirit's going to get you those messages one way or another, whether it's, you know, sending you signs like 1111, ladybugs, butterflies, dragonflies, rainbows. Spirit's going to communicate with you. And spirit guides as myself. There's a lot of gifted readers here on Tarot, YouTube, that you say, my God, you know, I feel like you're talking to me. And then you trust yourself. Then you trust your own inner voice. And I feel like that is where we lose it. We doubt ourselves. We doubt that the information we're feeling about a person or a red flag or something that's coming to us. And Spirit's basically saying today, we want you to believe in yourself more. Okay, we want you to listen to that inner voice and don't have doubts about it. Don't question it. Listen to it. It's there for a reason. It's guiding you. It is your best guide. It's your inner compass. Self-forgiveness. I can't go back and change the beginning, but I can start today and change the ending. I forgive everyone, including myself, and I set myself free. And oh, look at this gorgeous path. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's going up and down. I'm going to make it go closer so you can see. But yeah, it's not a straight path. It's not a flat path. It's a little bit of a roller coaster, right? But the beginning of that is, I'm not going to have regrets for my past. It is what it is. I can't change it. And I made the best decisions I could at that time. And I'm just going to keep moving on. And that is really, I have to put one foot in front of the other. You know, the people who constantly keep reliving their past, they're not moving forward. They're not healing. So even if we have to go up and down a little bit, it's okay. You're going to move forward. I have kindness. Today I will be kind to myself. I will be kind to others. I breathe in love and breathe out kindness, and love is all around. First of all, I love the horses. They're gorgeous. I also like the fact that it's kind of like this black and white horse. A little bit of seeing something more clearly, a little bit of a, you're either kind or you're not energy. There's no like halfway. I don't think there's a gray area. I think your intentions are either I'm kind of leading with love, or I'm leading with kindness, or I'm leading with manipulation or envy or jealousy, or kind of a low vibration. So I don't know if there's a lot of gray area. So I would lead with that light. I would lead with that white horse. I would, nothing against a black horse. I love black horses, but just, it's more of a, there's not a lot of gray area with, as far as kindness goes. So I like this. Today I will be kind. I will be kind to myself, and I will be kind to others. Kind goes a long way. Kind goes a long way. Kind is an easy way to treat people. Very easy. I'm being guided. I am on the right path. I love this. I'm being guided by the divine within me. When storms come, I will not be afraid. My inner light illuminates the way. I feel like Spirit's reminding a lot of you that you have your light workers. Okay, I'm just going to say that. Beginner light workers, I'm experiencing something. I know I'm intuitive. I know I'm empathic. Energy at the bottom of my deck. I know I have energy. I know I can connect to energy. Okay, that's all this is. And they're saying, use that. Choose. Today I choose action. I'm filled with boundless energy. I live with purpose, determination, and courage, and nothing can stop me. So I've got this energy within me. I'm filled with kindness. I'm filled with love. I'm using my inner light to heal others, help others, they're saying, and heal myself. They're sharing with me that, of course, life is a long journey, and you have a long way to go. So you choose how it is that you want to live your life is how I feel. Let's get a couple of surrender cards. I love the message kind of this listening to your inner voice today. A reminder that we are all connected and we all receive information differently, and that it's okay. You're not crazy if you are. Hey, trust me, if I can hear voices and I don't think I'm crazy, you're receiving messages as well. We all are. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you want us to surrender to on this 11/11? Surrender your fear of change. You could be changing right now. You could be awakening right now. And that is scary. An awakening is very scary. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in a job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. Going back to the gratitude, I will tell you the best kept secret in fighting fear is gratitude, because you can't be in fear and gratitude at the same time. So if you have that kind of panicky moment and you're worried and you're upset about something, take 2 nanoseconds and just list some basic gratitudes, and it will knock out that fear, because you can't, your psyche can't process fear and gratitude at the same time. So I would go with that. So that's like my little trick to help people just get them out of fear. I have faith that all is well. So let's hold on to that for today. Let's put this out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these guided messages today. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful that you're here. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always for your kind words. Kind words. There you go. I appreciate that. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. I have 2 other YouTube channels. I'll put the links in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your spirit messages today, and we'll see you all again real soon.